Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. It's a really exciting time of the month for me because it is time to release next month's budget workbook kit. So I am behind on my budgeting videos, but it's been pretty hectic. So I wanted to at least get this out and in your hands if you're interested in having this version, and then catch up on videos later. So this is the cover for my October 2024 budget workbook, and I've been giving these away, I believe, since May of this year, since I returned to YouTube at like full capacity. So I made the commitment at that time that I was going to be releasing a new budget workbook kit every month for the year, the remaining of the year of 2024. And then after that, I would reassess and see if I wanted to, re-energize my Etsy shop, or if I want to just create something for Amazon. I'm not sure. So I'm still up in the air with my plans. However, I also wanted to make the announcement right now that I think I'm going to be working on a pretty massive holiday budget workbook, and it's going to include, if I go through with it, I'm planning on it including like some pages for your most sentimental family recipes, holiday gatherings. I want it to be a holiday planner rather than just budgeting. So let me know with a Santa face down in the comments if you are interested in that. So in order to get this budget kit, you do have to request it. The link is in the description. I used to say you had to be a subscriber. I'm no longer saying that because that doesn't really work out. So this is still a thank you to the people who support my channel. But you know what? If you're not a subscriber and you just want to get this, I guess you can just do that too. So this is the cover for October. I tried to make it kind of whimsical, but also like, have a nice cozy aesthetic to it. So it's got some little coffee cups and jams and pumpkins. I just tried to make it pretty universal. Here is October on 2 pages. So the change you're going to notice is all of the dated blocks have lines now. So I did receive a request for that, and I thought, yeah, that's not really a bad idea. I prefer a blank block just because of my handwriting. I think sometimes it's a little difficult for me to get in such a finely spaced, I guess, margin. But I think that it could also be a good tool if you want to list some bulleted points about your budget that day or about the bills that you have due. So you just have to, I guess, maybe try and make that work. But I did receive that request. Hopefully you guys like this change. But if not, you know what, majority rules, and we can reconfigure in November if we have to. Of course, you have your monthly budget planner page. I just updated the colors a bit. Not anything too different from September. So if we go back, I'll show you what September's look like. It's still a fall color palette, but it's just a little bit different. And then we start here with our 5 paycheck budget breakdown pages. So I know that it's kind of raised and it's kind of hard to see, but you guys are probably used to this by now. It is the exact same layout. I did not make any changes to that. The sinking funds, I just updated the look of it, and so it's got this pumpkin theme running through, which everything basically does. Our monthly goals for October, so I'm excited about filling that out. But I do have some newbies in here. I still have my spending tracker for you guys who like to track all the things that you buy throughout the month, but I did also receive a request for some savings challenge pages or some savings pages. So this is the first one, and I hope that you love it. It has a space for every day of the month. This is your no spend challenge. So I know a lot of you participate in that, or at least if you're not committing to a 30 or 31 day no spend for the entire month, you like to at least track the days that you don't spend money, so you can go back and look and see what your habits are and what your patterns are as far as spending. So I have just it decorated down at the bottom, and then here the banner just says total number of no spend days, so you can track that if you like, and you don't have to use any of these. You can use all of them or none of them. Here is the savings planner. So this is a $3,000 savings challenge. Now, I'm not expecting anybody, including myself, to save $3,000 in the month of October. So you can print this out multiple times. So I just have starting date at the top. So as you can see, this isn't necessarily for October. You can do this during a different month, or you can start it whenever you like, or you can scrap this page, you know, entirely. It's totally up to you. But there's different rows of spending, or of savings rather. So you start out with 10, 20, 30, 40, and then you end up with 50. And this should total $3,000. I hope I did the math right, but you know me. And then I have down here a box that you can check off when the savings is complete and the date you completed it. Some notes down here if you want to just talk about the months that you did the challenge, or I don't know, whatever you want to track. And then of course the bottom footer. So up here, there's also a row that you can populate and write down what you're saving for. So this is just something if you want to participate in it. Of course, you can white out these numbers and create your own numbers if you want to do just tens for the entire challenge. Whatever you want to do, I mean, the choice is yours. So there's this layout also for your bill payments for October 2024. I know we track that in a few different places, but it's also nice just to have one page for that. And so I have that. And then we have our debt tracker. So this will track 2 debts. If you need more pages, you can print these out individually. Don't do back to back unless you're saving this as a separate page. I just didn't want to mess up the layout for the entire month. But this is a debt tracker. So if you have 2 credit cards or 2 loans, whatever you have, I tried to lighten up these boxes a bit because I know last month they were a little bit dark to write in. So that's your debt tracker. And then of course you have your monthly dinner plan. So for those of us who like to plot out our meals, at least for dinners during the month, or weekly, on a weekly basis, that is very helpful with budgeting when you're trying to stick to a certain amount for your groceries. So that is there for you as well. And then lastly, we have our monthly recap. So this is just some lined paper. I know it's very faint, but it is lined paper. And you can just take whatever notes, or you can use this page for a monthly forecast for November. And then of course, this is my regular planner. So that is it. I just wanted to put it out there. The link is below. If you're interested and you want to get your hands on this, just request it. I will give you permission. So you'll get a notification that permission's been granted, and then you can download it, save it to your desktop. You can convert it to a fillable PDF if you like to digital plan, if you have Adobe or any other type of app that allows for that. Or you can print it out and hole punch it with a Happy Planner hole punch or a 3-hole punch, or whatever your heart desires. You can put these pages in page protectors that are already hole punched for a binder. You can do whatever works for you. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.